After criticizing a well-known drug lord on Monday, a Mexican youngster who became famous on YouTube for drinking himself to insanity in videos that went viral was killed by gunfire. On Monday evening, Juan Luis Lagunas Rosales was shot and died when he was with friends in a pub. The 17-year-old victim had between 15 and 18 bullets lodged in his body before he passed away. Curious to know more? Well, stay connected for that. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update. Having said that, let's get into the video. Juan Luis Lagunas Rosales was born in the Mexican state of Sinaloa, which is known as a hub for drug gangs and is also the birthplace of the infamous drug lord Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. Lagunas never knew his biological father during his entire life. When he was a young boy, his mother left him in the care of his grandmother. In a July interview, Lagunas stated that he left his village when he was 15 years old and moved to the nearby municipality of Culiacan, where he earned a living by washing cars. He did not complete his high school education. Because of his exploits in his new community, he became known as El Pirata de Culiacan, also known as the Pirate of Culiacan, a name that spread far and wide across cyberspace. He started getting invited to an increasing number of parties, which ultimately led to him developing an addiction to alcohol. He would record himself drinking beer and bottles of whiskey, and then publish the footage on social media, sometimes getting to the point where he was so drunk that he passed out. The videos immediately gained a widespread audience. In the years that have passed, the teenager who spent her time binge-watching has evolved into a peculiar YouTube star. When he was 17 years old, he had more than 1 million followers on Facebook and more than 300,000 followers on Instagram. Because of his popularity on social media, he got the opportunity to perform in music videos and at promotional events. The crowd was mesmerized by his childlike features as well as his aggressive and clownish behavior. It was so easy to forget that he was still a young man because of how mature he seemed. He wanted to give the impression that he was older, so he drew a beard on his chin. Both of his arms were covered with tattoos depicting a tiger and a pirate. He used Instagram to post photographs of women with their breasts exposed, large firearms, and expensive cars. The legal drinking age in Mexico is 18, but El Pirata de Culiacan drank like there were no rules. He lived his life as if he were invincible, saying whatever he wanted about whomever he wanted. Everything was a big game, a big party. But in Sinaloa, one of the most violent states in Mexico, no one is invincible. And this is especially true if they mix with the wrong people. In a recent video, Lagunas can be seen aiming a shot at Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes, also known as El Mencho. Lagunas appears to be under the influence of alcohol in this clip. According to sources from the United States government, Cervantes, the head of the new generation cartel in Jalisco, is one of the most dangerous drug barons operating in Mexico today. According to El País, Lagunas said, El Mencho a me pela verga. The phrase is an insult that loosely translates to as, suck my... And on Monday night, while he and his friends were partying at a bar in Jalisco, a group of armed individuals burst in and opened fire on Lagunas. According to Raul Sanchez Jimenez, the state's attorney general, the teen died as a result of 15 to 18 bullet wounds. Lagunas' tattoos helped authorities identify him. The identities and motivations of those responsible have not been determined by prosecutors. They did, however, confirm to news outlets that they are looking into a possible link to the recent videotaped insult directed at El Mencho. El Mencho is the last person anyone wants to offend. His cartel, the New Generations, is a young one, having formed less than a decade ago. According to the Washington Post's Josh Partlow, it arose from the remnants of another group, the Millennial Cartel, and makes money by selling guns, stealing gasoline, extortion, and kidnapping. It is one of Mexico's fastest growing drug cartels, operating in several Mexican states and forging underworld ties all over the world. According to Rolling Stone profile, the group has been linked to thousands of murders. Many of them have been linked to their leader, El Mencho, who is said to be a former police officer. Cowardly killers walked into a Christmas party at an elementary school and fatally shot a Mexican journalist. Lagunas died during a year that is on track to be Mexico's bloodiest on record. According to Reuters, in the first 10 months of 2017, there were 20,878 murders nationwide, an average of 69 per day. It's a dangerous time and place for anyone, but especially for a rambunctious teenage boy seeking fame. Reporter Fernando Mexa for Univision stated in a piece titled "The Poisoned Fame of El Pirata that he chose a career as a broken toy of internet, a road he built out drink by drink and left him with flesh and blood enemies. The YouTube sensation managed to cross borders, even making the cover of Rolling Stone, not for his fame, but for his death. Mexa wrote that his murder gave him the popularity he never imagined. As the teen's celebrity grew, activists chastised the musicians, bands, and promoters who used him in music videos while drinking. According to critics, the attention only encouraged his risky behavior and promoted adolescent alcoholism. A lot of people criticize him, but the truth is, that's how El Pirata got started. One artist, Luis Adam, of Itimo Esquadron, explained, "Everyone, in their way, tries to get ahead." Lagunas appeared to be coming to terms with his vices in recent interviews. He had signed a contract with a record label and hoped to pursue a singing career. Lagunas told Pepe Garza, a radio host and producer, in July that he knew he needed to cut back on his drinking. "You drink a lot at once, and your body isn't designed for that," Garza told him. "People always ask me, how do you do it? How do you deal with drinking so much?" The adolescent responded, "I just laugh and say, I don't know how I do it," he says. "But they're right," he said, "now and again I go too far." The host wished him luck in his work and encouraged him to cut back on the partying so that he can endure many years. Beto Sierra, another Instagram celebrity and promoter, described Lagunas as a bright, upbeat, and fun friend after learning of his death. Sierra remembers telling him to calm down and stop drinking. "He assured me he wanted to change, but there was no shortage of bad influences during the weekend." Sierra posted on Instagram, "You didn't listen, you led a quick life, and I don't judge you," he said. "You are a great guy, as all who knew you would attest." El Mencho is one of Mexico's most wanted persons, with a £3.7 million reward on his head. He leads the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, which previously collaborated with El Chapo's Sinaloa Cartel. El Mencho's group, on the other hand, once abducted El Chapo's two sons while they were partying on his land in Puerto Vallarta. The shooting occurred shortly after the video was posted. According to the New York Post, the New Generation organization was dubbed Mexico's fastest growing and deadly cartel by Rolling Stone. According to Rolling Stone, Lagunas Rosales urged his followers to the pub in a video before the shooting. According to Rolling Stone, the Mexican publication Periódico Supremo commented on the video that may have led to Lagunas Rosales' death. As firmó su trato de muerte, which translates to, thus he signed his death contract. According to Reuters, there were 20,878 documented homicides in Mexico during the first 10 months of 2017. This year was on course to be more violent than 2011, the bloodiest year on record since the government began collecting these statistics 20 years ago. So, what do you think? Let us know in the comments down below. With this, we would like to end this video with the hope that you liked it and enjoyed it. If you like our content, make sure you like our video, and do share your reviews and opinions with us in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel to receive regular videos from us, and don't forget to click the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one. Until then, peace.